Alright, here's a quick way you can save you some money. On these glass on your RVs, you know, they're tinted, they lose their seal and they fog up. Well, it's very expensive to get it fixed. Now, if you catch it in time, this one just started to fog up on me. So luckily, my local place here, I'm in Somerset, Kentucky, there's the name of it, Somerset Burnside Garage Door. They have a service that if you bring in your glass that's lost its seal, they have a company that they can ship it off to. They will separate the glass. Actually, they separated it here. They went ahead, took the glass, and separated it. They take it to this company. I think they're down in Tennessee. What is it they do? The process like an acid wash.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have like an acid wash that cleans the glass really good. And then, now, do they put an argon gas back in here? And they put an argon gas back in it. And they put a new band around it. You can see it's got that shiny chrome to it. And they reseal it good with polyurethane. Because I took the frame out myself, and I took the window out, which is, you know, you got to deal with all this polyurethane, getting the screws loose, the frame separates. Really wasn't that big of a deal. Just took a little patience. And so I'm now back here at their shop, and I'm just sticking it back together. Now, one tricky part with this particular one is this glass is stationary. This glass slides up and down. Well, you have this little piece on there, and man, it is stuck on there good because they put a little bit of polyurethane on the back side, so it's really bonded tight to the glass. And I'm trying to remember, did you put some, how do we loosen that up?
Lacquer thinner.
Lacquer thinner, that's right. You put some lacquer thinner down in here while it was on, and slowly, because it fits up on the glass, it kind of presses on there. I haven't got to that part yet, but I'm about to. And he took a block of wood while it was on there. It's kind of like that. He took a 2x4 with the block of wood and slowly tapped on it to try to break it free. Then had little plastic wedges. Once he got it open, he took plastic wedges, started tapping in there, put that, what was it you just said, that paint thinner? No, was it acetone? What did you use? Acetone or paint thinner?
Yeah, I use lacquer thinner. Actually.
Lacquer thinner. Lacquer thinner. Lacquer thinner, acetone, that stuff strong, will help dissolve that polyurethane. We let it run down that groove, and he tapped on it a few times and finally got this part off. And then that way he could separate the glass. We shipped it off. So now the trick is catching it early, because it's a mess now. I still gotta clean it up. You got to catch it early before it fogs up. Once it fogs up, gets all white and stuff, it's too late. It'll etch the glass. You're done. You're going to spend a lot of money buying a whole new glass. So I'm reusing my old glass. He's able to clean it up for me. So I'll show you the finished product here shortly. I just got to get some polyurethane on that, put this together, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, this is what we're using here. It's a polyurethane construction sealant. You see I just ran me a bead right there. And I'm going to position this on the glass and tap it together and let it cure. Okay, here's the tip. Put a little Windex around the rubber, and then I'm going to insert it back into the window. Of course, I'm going to need two hands to do that, but I'll get that done next. Easy peasy. Okay, what I just learned, you really want to soak it down good with that Windex, so that rubber don't creep out on you when you tap it down. It's a big difference. Okay, now just put your little try it back in place. Right here, one-handed. And then I'll lube it down real good. And separate this again. Get that glass in there. Alright, so see I've got my glass that slides up and down in position. I got my rubber sleeve put in here. I just got to separate this just a little bit more until the glass will drop down in there. But it takes two hands to do it. Then I got to put my screws in here and tighten that back up. Okay, and that's all there is to it. You can see now it slides up and down. I still got to put my hardware. I got to put my latches and stuff on there, and I got to put my screws on it. And I'll have to reseal this a little bit with some polyurethane. And it's really worked out really well. No problem at all. I think when I looked to see, I called the glass people. It was going to be like, I think time I got it delivered was almost like $475 for just these two pieces of glass. So, big difference. But as you can see, I'm back at the RV now with my window all put together. And no problem at all. But I just wanted to point out to you, because if you catch these things early, you can save so much money. because when this first started fogging up, I called, who is it, Duncan Glass Systems or something like that, who they're called. I gave them a call, and I got a quote on just the 2 pieces of glass, not the frame or nothing, because I knew I could take it apart myself and change out the glass. So I got a quote delivered. The upper and lower glass delivered was going to cost me $410 and 3 to 4 weeks to get it here. So I thought, well, let me try something else, because I've done this before locally, and I guess most glass places do this. It's Somerset Burnside Garage Door Glass Company. They make glass for storefronts and all kinds of stuff that way. Well, the company they buy glass from, they have a service where I guess they have a truck or route that comes by every week. It'll pick up double pane glass, clean them. I guess there's some sort of acid wash process it goes through. Gets them really clean, and they put the new rubber seal in it, and they pull I guess they put the argon gas in it and all that, and I think they give you a year warranty on it after that's done. So anyways, instead of spending $410, this only cost me $47.74. But the key is catching it early. As soon as you see your double pane RV windows start to fog up a little bit, don't wait, get them out, and get the glass separated. Hopefully you have a place like this in your town. If not, surely there's maybe someone you can box the glass up to and ship it to. Be a whole lot cheaper. But if you wait too long and you start seeing white bad, then it's too late. They can't clean the glass. Something about it, I guess it gets cooked in there. It does something to the glass. They cannot ever clean it to get it in good shape. I wasn't thinking I should have done a before and after video, but I didn't do it this time. But I was going to point out, because here's my butyl tape. I'm fixing to put that on there and set it back in its hole. Of course, this is its location. One tip, though, when you go to take it out, I took this out a couple weeks ago. One thing that worked good for me is I used a hairdryer. Just got a hairdryer, heated up the frame, and it softened up the butyl tape and pulled it out. And because it's really sticky, and then I took my time and cleaned off all the old butyl tape. So now, I wish I had black butyl tape, but I don't. I'll just put this gray on here. I've used it before in my other windows. In fact, I've replaced already. I've replaced all these windows. And which other one have I replaced? I replaced this window here. Got it replaced, and then in the bedroom I've replaced the window in that. But I found out, because we got a Winnebago 38J, this big section here, it's got these tilt outs with these pieces here. They don't even offer those no more. I guess it got so hard to get them manufactured correctly, getting the radiuses done, get the metal pieces put on there. They just stopped doing that. So now the only option now is to buy an entire window. It's probably $1,600 or who knows how much. But anyway, keep an eye on your glass. As soon as you see it fog up, try to get it out, get it separated, get it resealed, and you'll save yourself a bunch of monies. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Well, here's the butyl tape installed. I just started here at the bottom. See the little seam? Go all the way around, one continuous piece. And bring it back around like that. Easy peasy. And I bought this at a local mobile home place where they have some mobile home parts. I guess it's readily available at places like that, and of course you get it online too. Alright, so now I'm going to go over here and set it up in that hole and put the frame around it and tighten up these 15 screws I think we got, and see how it looks. Okay, see it sitting in there. Kind of keep your gap the same on both sides. And you can see what it looks like from this side. See the butyl, just the edge of the butyl tape. Now as soon as you tighten this up, and for a couple of days it'll slowly ooze out, then you can come back with a razor knife or maybe just even a plastic knife and cut off the excess. And I have seen where, actually I did this on this window over here. Even after using the butyl tape, I had a little trouble with a little bit of a leak on the very top. So I went across the top with some polyurethane. Some people call it window weld. That's that stuff they usually use it in windshields of cars. I mean, once you put that in there, it ain't coming out. And so, I mean, that'll really get it sealed in there, but don't be tempted to use it on the frame, you know, because pity the soul that ever tries to take the wind out in the future. It'll be a heck of a job. So you know, I even called Winnebago, and they still recommend just use the butyl tape because it has some give and flex to it. So, and all you got to do is set the frame in here, just like that. Tighten up all those screws, and we'll be good. I have a hex lock down here. Put it in our backard. There we go. That's the way it goes. Yeah, it wouldn't work too good the other way. Now, that'll tighten up and squeeze out the excess butyl tape, and we'll be in great shape. Another fix. Okie doke. There you can see all the screws are put in. Pretty much finished. And you can see how the butyl tape's trying to squeeze out just a little bit. I'll give it a couple days. Once it's finished doing what it's going to do, I'll trim it off. But now we've got a nice, good looking window, not fogged up. And I didn't have to spend $410. Now wouldn't that hurt? $410 just for those two pieces of glass. Did it for $47, and just a little bit of labor. Good deal. Oh, you'll notice it's dark outside. It's because it is actually, there you go, 2:24 a.m. So yeah, I'm a little bit nocturnal. So that's the way I like it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you. Bye.